Hi, friends. Welcome. It's your girl, Jen. I am here at the beautiful Sonora Yoga Retreat Center in Puerto Viejo, Costa Rica. And we are going to go through 45 to 60 minute all levels yoga Vinyasa Flow. It'll be just all around, all the things. We'll hit hips, shoulders, all the things today. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's start in a child's pose, okay? So big toes touch, knees out wide if you'd like more of a hip stretch. If you have a lower back that's a little bit achy and tight, maybe keep the knees together. Maybe play with a couple of different positions and see which one feels best. And then we'll start to settle in. So again, whether your knees are out wide and big toes touch or knees together, let your chest hang down to the earth. And again, maybe pressing into the fingertips, pushing yourself back if you want a little bit more power, or just let the elbows hang free, forehead down to the earth. Start to settle in. Coming home to your body, coming home to your mat, allowing for things to quiet and settle. Feeling the inhales coming in through the nostrils and the exhales releasing everything out. With each inhale and exhale, let yourself get heavy into the earth, letting the earth support you. Coming into that space of stillness and peace. And then from here, we're going to create a container with our breath. So go ahead and take a full breath in, fill the back body up. And then open mouth, let it go. And we'll do two more just like that. Big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, let it go. And then one more just like that. Big breath in, fill the back body up. Hold it at the top. And then let it all go. And then we'll take this moment to set our intention for our class, for our day going ahead of us. How do you want to feel? How do you want to feel? What would you like to experience? Bring an image to your mind. And then take a big breath in, filling up, inspiring that with the breath. And then on your exhale, placing it in the seat of your heart. Beautiful, yogis. Returning your breath to its natural rhythm. We'll start our flow here. So we're going to bring the right, or walk your hands up and over to the right. Maybe taking your left hand to the top of your right hand, or you can reach that hand a little bit further out. We're going to press the earth away and then bringing our left side body down to the earth, maybe resting your cheek onto your bicep. Take a big breath in through the nose and let it go. And again, big breath in. Exhale, release. And then one more breath here. And let it go. And then from here, we're going to walk those hands up and over to the left side of the mat. Now this time the right hand can either place on top of the left, or you reach that hand a little bit further out. Pressing the earth away, bring the right side body down to the earth, resting your right cheek to the bicep, and just let yourself hang out here for a few rounds of breath. We're still warming the body up, getting started here. Beautiful. Taking one more breath in and breath out. And then walking everything back through center, we're going to come up into our tabletop position. So wrists are directly under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We'll start to go into our cow and cat. So belly drops, shoulders pull down and back, gaze up for your cow. And then push the earth away, rounding into your cat. Again, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, rounding into cat. And then starting to go with your natural rhythm of cow and cat, your expression. So maybe you start to add in those organic movements with some torso circles or some big hip circles. You can also add in going into a child's pose, into a cobra. I invite you to close the eyes down and invite your body to guide you to what it needs in this moment. And just trusting that, going where it is that your body needs you to go. Yeah, so always asking your body during this practice, what do you need from me? If at any point I call out a pose and it doesn't feel good, please don't force yourself into it, right? This is your practice, yogis. So always honoring where you are in this moment and going there. Taking a few more rounds of breath here, your expressions of cow and cat. Beautiful. And then whenever you're ready, starting to come into stillness. So coming into that tabletop position, neutral spine. We're going to take the right arm, reach it up to the sky, and then we're going to thread our needle through, landing onto the right shoulder. Left arm reaches out in front of you or back behind you. And then maybe you take that left leg out to the side, bring the hips back to the right. Take a big breath in and let it go. Again, inhale and exhale. And then coming back through center, bring the left foot in, left hand back, right arm reaches up for your counter stretch. Bringing it back down, let's go to the other side. Taking that left arm, reach it up to the sky. Go ahead and thread your needle through, landing onto the left shoulder. Right arm reaches out in front of you or back behind you. And then maybe you take that right leg out to the side. And remember, this side might be different, right? Maybe this side needs something different than the other one. Always honoring where your body wants to go. Take a big breath in and breath out. One more breath here. And then gently bringing everything back through center. Left arm reaches up for that counter stretch. And then bringing it back down. From here, we're going into our heart opening pose, puppy pose. So keeping your booty up in the air, we're taking our arms to a V, chin or forehead to the earth. And then we're going to roll the shoulders away from the ears and just taking a few rounds of breath, opening up that upper back, opening up the shoulders and the chest. Big breath in. And release it. Bringing it back up through your tabletop position. We're going to tuck our toes. Knees lift about 6 inches off the earth. So we're in our floating tabletop here. We're going to fire up the core. So taking a big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, let it go. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. On your exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal it out in your downward facing dog. Take those hips side to side. You can pedal it out. And then if your hamstrings are tight, maybe knees are bent generously, you can lift the heels up, bring them back down to the earth. Whatever it is that you need to do in your downward facing dog, just getting all the little wiggles and jiggles out. Pressing the chest back to the thighs. From here, we're going to take our feet wide, taking your right hand. In fact, walk your hands back just a little bit. We're going to take the right hand to the left ankle or shin and twist underneath. Take a breath in, breath out, release it. Let's go to the other side. Left hand to right ankle or shin. We twist underneath, breath in and breath out. And then back through center. Go ahead and walk it back out to your downward facing dog. Big toes touch. Let's take the right leg up to the sky. Bend and stack the hip. From here, we're going to take some big circles with that leg. So just like you're stirring a really big pot, we're going to open the hips up, going in one direction. And then taking it the opposite direction. Beautiful, yogis. Kick that leg back long and strong behind you. You want to square the hips, so make a long line of energy. Toes pointed down to the earth. Take a big breath in. On your breath out, knee to nose, and then step that foot through. Inhale, pull the chest through. Exhale, forward fold, front of the mat. Let yourself fold down here. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Excuse me. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, dive it all the way down. Beautiful. Go ahead and step back to that plank pose. We're going to hold plank here. So firing up the core. Really squeeze your butt. Make a long line of energy. Press down into the earth. Take a big breath in. On your breath out, come forward onto the tips of your toes. And if you need to drop to your knees, feel free. We're coming all the way down to our bellies. Here, untucking the toes. Press the tops of the feet into the earth, squeeze your elbows into your side bodies, and then coming up into a baby cobra. So keep pressing or keep looking down at the earth. Chin is tucked. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bring it down, and then press it back to a child's pose. Knees together this time. Reach those arms out long in front of you. And then you're going to round up through your cat into cow pose. Tuck those toes back to downward facing dog. Beautiful, yogis. Pedal it out. And now we'll go to the other side. So take that left leg, reach it up to the sky, bend and stack the hip. And then from here, starting to take those big circles. So just like you're stirring a really big pot here. And then opposite direction. Beautiful. Kicking that leg back long and strong behind you, squaring the hips, toes face down. Breath in. Breath out, knee to nose. Step through runner's lunge. Inhale, pull the chest through. Exhale, forward fold, front of the mat. Yeah. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So in our mountain pose here, arms reach out, palms facing forward. Take a breath in and breath out. Inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, reach it up. This time, grab that left wrist, pull up first and over to the right. Inhale, up, right wrist pulls up and then over to the left. Inhale, reach it up and then exhale, cactus. Really squeeze those shoulders down and back. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and step back to that plank pose, holding plank for a breath in. Remembering if you need, you can come to your knees. Otherwise, we take it all the way down to our bellies, untucking those toes. We're going to take Ardha Chaturasana here. So clasp the hands right above your sacrum. Keep pressing the feet into the earth so much that your knees lift. And then shoulders pull down and back. Lift the upper body. Keep the chin tucked. Again, take a breath, come a little higher. And then exhale, release it, press it back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful, yogis. Take 3 rounds of breath here. Again, feel free to pedal it out. Take those hips side to side. Big breath in. On your breath out, start to tiptoe your way all the way to the front of the mat. Little baby tiptoe steps. And then inhale halfway. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Go ahead and grab those elbows. Let yourself sway side to side. Shake the head, yes and no. Letting all of the tension go out of the crown of your head. And if your hamstrings are tight, let the knees be bent generously, pressing down into all 4 corners of the feet, and then starting to lift the hips up. Let the head go. One more breath here. On your exhale, release the hands down to the earth, and then halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, and fold. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach it up. Grab that left wrist, pull up first, over to the right. Inhale up, right wrist pulls up and over to the left. Inhale up, exhale, cactus. Reach it up with the inhale, fold it down with the exhale. Halfway lift. Palms land, you step it back. We take our first vinyasa here. So whatever that looks like for you, you could go from high plank to low plank, maybe to your knees and into a cobra or upward facing dog. Or maybe you skip it completely and just take it to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, 2 breaths. We're going to start to go through our sun A's here. So take a big breath in. And let it go. Again, inhale. Exhale, look to the front of the mat. Step or hop there if you're ready for that. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise it up. And then exhale, fold it down. Beautiful, yogis. Halfway lift. Palms land. Go ahead and step it back. Take your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog, however you would like to get there. Beautiful. Once you're there, take a big breath in through the nose and let it go. Look to the front of the mat. Step or hop there. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rises you up. And then exhale, folds you right back down. Again, inhale halfway. We take our vinyasa. Downward facing dog is where we meet. Beautiful. We'll start with some sun B's now. So taking that right leg, reach it up to the sky. Take a breath in. On your breath out, knee to right elbow. And kick it back. Over to the left. And kick it back. Knee to nose, we're going to step it through, low lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Let those hips drop forward and backwards. Forward and backwards. And then from here, we're going to pull the hips back. Tuck your butt. Take the right hand to your right thigh. Reach up and over with the left hand. So we're getting a really good side body stretch in that left side body. Breath in. On your breath out, left hand to the outside of your right knee. Right arm goes back. Gaze back for your twist. And then inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands down to the earth or your blocks if you have them, into Ardha Hanumanasana, into your half splits pose. So inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, fold. We're flexing our toes up to our face. Dig your heel into the earth and energetically pull it back towards you. Taking a couple of more breaths here. Really feel that stretch in your hamstring. Breath in and breath out. And then we're going to bend into that front knee. Left hand down, left knee lift for your twisted lunge. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Let yourself twist open. Breath in. Breath out, right hand down. Go ahead and step it back. Take that vinyasa, yogis, back to downward facing dog. And we'll go on the other side. So as you're ready, take that left leg, reach it up to the sky. Breath in. On your breath out, knee to left elbow. And kick it back. Over to the right. And back. And then knee to nose, go ahead and step it through low lunge, right knee down, Anjaneyasana. Let those hips come forward and backward, forward and backward. And then we're gonna pull those hips back. Remember to tuck your butt, left hand to your left thigh, reach up and over with the right hand, getting that side body stretch. And then right hand to the outside of your left knee, left arm reaches back for your twist. Beautiful. Arms reach up to the sky and then down to the earth or your blocks into half splits. Flexing those toes up to your face. Same thing on this side. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Let yourself feel that stretch into your hamstring. And remember to breathe, yogi. Always remember to breathe, bringing it back to the breath. One more breath in. And on your exhale, bending into that front knee, right hand down, right knee lifts. Open it up for your twisted lunge. Beautiful. And then left hand comes down. Go ahead, step it back. Take that vinyasa back to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, yogis. Full breath in. On your breath out, look to the front of the mat. You traveled there. We're coming into chair pose. So Utkatasana, reach those arms up to the sky. You want to tuck your butt underneath so we make a long line of energy in our spine. Shoulders pulled down, and if this is too intense, bring your hands to prayer position at your heart. Yeah? So yogi's choice here, taking a big breath in. On your exhale, sink it a little bit deeper. Again, inhale, exhale, forward fold, and we take that vinyasa back to downward facing dog. Back to downward facing dog, yogis. Let's go through that sun bee a little bit more fluidly this time. So take the right leg, reach it up to the sky, breath in. On your breath out, knee to right elbow, and kick it back. Over to the left, and back. Knee to nose, step through into that Anjaneyasana. Inhale, reach it up. On your exhale, right hand, left thigh, reach up and over. And then left hand, we open up. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale into your twisted lunge. Right arm lift. On your exhale, right hand down, step back. Maybe you go three-legged vinyasa or not, or you can skip it. Always your choice, yogis. Let's go to the left side, taking that left leg up to the sky. Breathe in. Breath out, knee to left elbow, and kick it back. Over to the right, and back. Knee to nose, step through Anjane. Inhale, reach it up. Pull those hips back. Left hand, left thigh, reach up and over. And then into our open twist. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, hands down into half splits. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Into that front knee, you bend, right hand down, left arm lifts, easy twisted lunge. And then left hand down, you step it back, and vinyasa. Back to downward facing dog. Taking a full breath in, almost there, yogis. Breath out, travel to the front of the mat. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, exhale, fold, and you take that vinyasa. Back to downward facing dog, and then we bring it down to a child's pose. You can rest on your shins for a moment. You also have the option of going upside down. We've got a few moments to play here, so maybe you rest, towel off, hydrate if you need to, or you can go into headstand, handstand, dolphin. If it's in your practice, right, you're in the convenience of your own home, feel free to go wherever you would like. We've got about 5 to 7 rounds of breath here, just honoring where you are in this moment, and then we'll go back into our flow here. So taking just a few moments here. And then no rush getting there. We will meet in a downward facing dog. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a flow. And we're going to go through it the first time slow. So we'll hold the poses a little bit longer, a few more rounds of breath during each pose. And then we'll work our way up to one breath, one movement, and flow it through fluidly. Yeah? So let's meet in that downward facing dog. As you're ready, start to pedal it out. Take a big breath in through the nose and let it go. Let's take that right leg, reach it up to the sky. Breath in. On your breath out, knee to right elbow. Let's take it over to the left. To your nose, step through, coming into that warrior one. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. So that back heel is down. Again, shoulders pull down and back. And then if this is intense, you just come to that prayer position. Inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, sink a little bit deeper. We want to press out through the razor edge of that back foot. That's going to light your glute up, right? So we want to be intentional in our poses. Really strong stance here. Take a breath in. On your breath out, take the hands, wrap behind you, clasping the fingers, shoulders pull down and back, lifting the chest, and then we're going to humble our warrior. Bring the chest down to the earth, let the head hang free here. Take a full breath in. And then on your breath out, release your hands to the left upper side of your mat. So you've got warrior one legs, but your arms are out like downward facing dog. Again, let the head hang free. And if your hips want to jut out to the right, you want to reel them back in. So pull those hips back in. So warrior one legs here. Take a big breath in. Again, let the head hang free. Shake the head yes and no if you need to remind yourself. And then walking the hands back, We're gonna come back into that warrior one and then open up to warrior two. So I'm gonna face towards you here. Opening it up to warrior two. If you need to, just coax yourself into the pose, bending and straightening the leg. And then remember, let the shoulders be soft here. We're gonna gaze over that front finger and then flipping the front palm, reach forward, reverse your warrior. Left hand can either be to your thigh or you can wrap it back behind you here. Take a big breath in. On your breath out, we're coming into side angle. So maybe you set that elbow onto your right knee. You can set it to the earth, or if you need to grab a block, whatever you need in this moment, right? Honoring where your body is. Take a big breath in. Open the chest up to the sky. Breath out, left hand down. Go ahead and step back, and you take your vinyasa back to downward facing dog. Back to downward facing dog. Y'all, I am sweating out here. I am getting my own little heat and workout. This is amazing. Welcome to Costa Rica. Oh my goodness. Pedal it out. Let's go to the left side. Let me switch directions here for you. We're gonna take that left leg, reach it up to the sky, knee to left elbow. Take it over to the right. To your nose, step through warrior one. Inhale, lifts you up to the sky. Exhale, sink it down. Remember that back heel, that right heel is down on the earth. Your foot is like a 45-degree angle. And just let yourself settle in here for a moment. From here, we're gonna clasp those hands behind you. Opposite grip this time, so that awkward thumb is on top. Shoulders pull down and back. We're gonna lead with the heart and humble our warrior. Let the head hang free. Breath in. On your breath out, hands down to the upper right-hand corner of your mat. Again, we pull the hips back in towards the right. Take a breath here. And let it go. And then walking those hands back to frame the left foot. Inhale up to warrior one. And then we open it up to warrior two. Again, feel free to coax yourself into the pose. And then once you start to settle in, come into this space and just breathe. We're gonna flip that front palm, reach forward and reverse it. And then into that side angle. Again, you might grab a block, set that arm onto your knee, whatever feels best for you. Open the chest up to the sky. So here, we don't want our chest down here. So if that means you need to come up a little bit, we want the shoulders stacked, yeah? Keeping the shoulders stacked so that maybe you can start to twist the thoracic spine up to the sky. Take one more breath here. Exhale, hands come down to the earth. Go ahead and step it back. Take your vinyasa back to downward facing dog. That's our flow, yogi. So we're gonna go through that one more time. We're gonna go one breath, one movement. So flowing it a little bit quicker. Let's take the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Take it over to the left. To your nose, step through, warrior one. Inhale, lift you. Exhale, clasping the hands, lifting the chest, and humbling your warrior. Inhale, lift the chest back up. We open it to our warrior two. Adjust the stance as you need to. Go ahead and flip the front palm, reach forward, and reverse. And then we go into our side angle here. Right hand down, left arm reaches. And then left hand down, go ahead, step back. You take that vinyasa. Back to downward facing dog. Beautiful, yogis. Left leg lifts. Knee to your left elbow. Over to the right. To your nose. Step through warrior one. Inhale, lifts you. Exhale, clasping those hands, opposite grip. Lead with the heart. And you fold, humbling your warrior. And then bringing it back up. Opening it to warrior two. Flipping that front palm, reach forward and reverse. And then down into your side angle. Breath in, breath out, hands down. Go ahead and take that vinyasa, yogis, back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Once you're in downward facing dog, take a full breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Again, inhale and exhale. We're going to come down to our shins here. So taking a few moments, we're going to go into our camel pose. So I'm going to give you options, and we're going to do this 3 times. So each time you have the option, right? So baby steps. We're going to go first time. Everybody goes into an easy camel. So placing your hands right above your sacrum, you're going to press the hips forward and then lean back. Opening the chest up to the sky. And then bring it back up. Go ahead and sit back onto your heels. Take a moment. You'll notice how things kind of open up here, right? So you'll feel that energy kind of just whooshing through your chest, right? So that might be enough for you. Maybe you stay there. Maybe that's bus stop 1, yeah? That's bus stop 1. You might hang out there for a while, or into our next version here, our next expression. We're gonna tuck the toes. Starting off again, keeping the hands above the sacrum, you press your hips forward. Maybe you stay here, right? And that's totally fine. Otherwise, bus stop 2, we take our hands down to the heels. Keep pressing forward with the hips. So this might be good enough too, yeah? So maybe you stay here. Bus stop 3, you double chin it and take that head back. Keep pressing forward with your hips. And then whenever we come out of it, we come out of it the same way we came in. So bring those hands to your lower back. Head is the last thing to come up. Untuck those toes and sit it back. Take a moment here, yogis, to just let everything settle. The way that I feel this pose does is kind of like a snow globe. And when you shake up a snow globe, you see all the little snowflakes, right? And it comes up and then it starts to settle. So we take that moment to honor the settling, right? And then we go one more. So your choice, we go, set yourself up. Remember to take those hands to your sacrum, press those hips forward, and then you go wherever you would like on this round. And then remember to come out of it the same way you came in. Taking a moment here, yogis. Letting everything settle. Beautiful. We're going to go into our pigeon series next, yeah? So we're almost done, almost to that space where we can lay it down and integrate, but not quite there, almost. So go ahead and come back into your downward facing dog, pedal it out for a moment. Let's take that right leg up to the sky, bend and stack the hip, and then bringing the right knee to the outside of the right wrist. The foot is more towards the left wrist. Your shin does not need to be parallel. It's more important to get that knee out to the outside of your wrist. That way you can really stretch into that hip flexor. So, if you need a block under your bottom so that you're not dipping into one hip or the other, feel free to use a prop, or you can even roll up a blanket or a towel and place it underneath. We just don't want to be here. That's a whole other pose, right? So we want those hips up, and then coming into proud pigeon first, lift the chest up, and then you let yourself fold. This is also a really great place to use a block. I personally love taking a block under my chest and then just hanging out here. And so again, just let your forehead touch something, whether you have your hands stacked, whether it's a block, whether it's a towel or a blanket, and just start to soften. So we've already put in the work. We went through the flow, and now we're starting to slow things down. Release any clenching, anything if there's tightness in the forehead or your eyes. Just start to soften. And I love how the breeze just picked up. This is the perfect time. Mother Nature always knows. She always knows, right? She's always there to support us in every way. Slowing it down, holding us, so that we're able to just receive and be in this moment. And towards the end of our practice, we hold these poses just a little bit longer, again, just to settle everything in, to help to start to integrate the work that we've put in. Take a big breath in and let it go. Slowly start to make your way up. Set your prop to the side. Go ahead and tuck that back toe. Take the right leg back. Move it around as you need to. And then we'll go to the other side. So taking that left leg up to the sky, bend and stack the hip. Setting that knee to the outside of your left wrist, and then foot more towards the right wrist. Start to set yourself up, remembering that this side might be different than the other, and that's okay. So if you need blocks under your butt or under your chest, have it ready. Inhaling up for your proud pigeon, and then exhale, let yourself fold down. Let yourself soften, yogis. Just soften into the space. Notice where the mind goes when you become still. Bringing it back to the breath. All of those things that may be trying to distract you and take you elsewhere, they'll always be there. So for this moment, just choosing to focus on the breath. Taking a big breath in and breath out. Slowly start to make your way up. Set those props over to the side. We're going to come onto the left hip. Bring your right leg all the way up and over. Take the legs out long in front of you. Last little piece of work here. Reach the arms long, round spine. And we're going to roll it down one vertebra at a time. Once you're in the lying down, bring your knees into your chest. Go ahead and rock side to side, massaging out that lower back and your kidney meridian. And then taking the arms out to a T or goal post, we're going to drop the knees over to the right into your spinal twist. We're coming to the end of our practice here, so starting to settle in and slow things down. Preparing for our final pose of Shavasana. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. On your inhale, bring the knees back up through center. Give yourself a squeeze. Breath in. On your breath out, knees over to the left for that final twist. And maybe take your gaze over the right arm. Let yourself be in this space, feeling the belly inflate and deflate. Take a big breath in and let it go. Inhale, bring those knees back up through center. We're going to squeeze in. Give yourself a really big hug. Squeeze, 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 squeeze every single muscle in your face and your body tight, tight, tight. Breathe in. And then on your breath out, let it all go. Set yourself up for your Shavasana. Arms reached out, legs out wide. We take a collective breath in together through the nose. Open mouth, sigh it out. Start to relax every single muscle in your body, from the crown of your head all the way down to the soles of your feet. Shavasana yogis, I'll let you know when we're complete. feel free to continue resting in your Shavasana yogis as long as you'd like. In fact, I encourage it. If you are ready to get up and move about your day, start by deepening the breath. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, sigh it out. Slowly start to reawaken the body with subtle movements in your fingers and toes. Making bigger movements as you're ready with ankle circles and wrist circles, or maybe taking your head side to side. You can reach long overhead into a good morning stretch, pointing and flexing the feet, stretching in opposite directions, signifying that reawakening and rebirth into this brand new moment. And then bringing the knees into your chest to give yourself a hug, show yourself some love and gratitude. And then however you would like to make your way up into a seat, whether it's through fetal position or just rocking and rolling all the way up. We will meet in a seat. Take your time getting there and keep the eyes closed or soft for just a moment longer. We're going to bring the left hand to your heart, right hand to your lower belly. We take this moment to say thank you to each other, thank you to ourselves, thank you to our body. Beautiful body, wise body. Thank you for all you do. And then thumbs to your third eye, yogis. Thank you to the teachers in all things. Thank you to the spirit that moves in all things. Thank you for our breath. And again, thank you to each other. It has been my honor and my pleasure to be your guide today. May you be happy. May you be well. And may you be so blessed on this day and every day going forward. Namaste.